everyone, here with a quick guide for all the Yuanbao collectibles in GTA Online, allowing you to earn a cool $120,000 and the Gold Snake Cento Capra outfit. First and foremost, if you are in the area of the collectible, you'll be able to hear this sound. But with that said, let's get into the locations of all the collectibles. The first one can be found right here in LSIA. The second collectible can be found behind the Los Santos Customs on top of this truck. The third one is definitely a lot harder to spot. First you have to make your way into the building where the tugboat is parked, then get onto the tugboat and then make your way to the end of said tugboat. Then you'll finally be able to find it right here. Simply keep an eye on the top left of your screen if you're having difficulties finding it, or again, look out for that sound that I mentioned before. The fourth and fifth collectible will both be found by having to enter a boat, and honestly the best way of telling you about it is by just simply showing you. The sixth location is yet another one that will be pretty difficult to spot, so pay close attention to the footage and you should be able to find it right here in between the pipes and the large container. The seventh collectible can be found across Lester's house on this small construction site at the far end of it. The eighth collectible can be found on the roof of the car meet. Now luckily there's a set of stairs that you can use on the left side of the entrance if you don't have a helicopter with you. If you do, you can obviously just fly there, but that's entirely up to you. When you're on the roof, you want to make your way to the very last air conditioning system and it will be right on top of it. The ninth collectible can be found on top of these selections of stores. To make life easy for those not using a helicopter, we'll be making our way to the left side of the building, climb this ladder here and then jump on the buildings and then make our way to the collectible. Nice and easy. The 10th collectible once again requires you to go on the roof by using the ladder at the back alley there and just simply walk towards it and pick it up. Number 11 can be found on top of the Mao High Club. Now, unfortunately, you will need to bring a helicopter or any other thing that will fly in order to be able to get here. Once you're there, you then want to make your way next to the pipes over here in order to collect it. Number 12, luckily, is a lot easier, as all you have to do is just make your way to the front entrance of the unit depository, where you'll be able to find it right here next to the plant. Number 13 is on the roof of the garment factory, which you don't actually need to own the garment factory for, as there's also a way of just simply accessing the roof through a set of ladders. Number 14, once again, is a very easy one. You can just simply find it on the bench right next to the water inside of Mirror Park. Number 15 will require you to enter the casino and then make your way to the roof terrace, where you'll be able to then walk all the way over here and then collect it at the far end of the roof. Number 16 can be found on one of the chairs next to the dirt track, which does require a little bit of walking in order to get there, so, pay attention to the screen to know where you're going. Number 17 once again requires you quite a bit of walking in order to get there, so I guess an aircraft is going to be preferred for this one. But for the sake of completion, I'll show you how to get there by foot. First of all, you want to make your way to this alleyway and then climb this ladder, and then make your way across these roofs and then jump down until you are at the collectible. Number 18 will once again really require you to use an aircraft, because there is no way on getting on top of this roof other than through a helicopter of some sort. Once you're on there, you want to make your way to the launch area here, and you'll be able to find it at the corner of said area. Next up is a much easier one, where we just simply have to go behind the house in the garden here, and next to the radio you'll be able to find the 19th collectible. Collectible number 20 is probably the one I had the most difficulty spotting, as it's really difficult to find. First up, you want to make your way into the rehabilitation center and then go all the way to the tennis court, and then right next to the tennis court you'll be able to find the collectible just sitting there on the tiny wall over there. Number 21 once again will require a bit of traveling, so using a vehicle is going to be advised, or just simply dropping in here with a helicopter. But once again, for the sake of completion, I'll show you how to get there by using a land vehicle instead. At hole number 9 you'll be able to find it right here on this tiny little structure. Number 22 is once again a much easier one. You can find it over here on the bench, nice and easy. Number 23 will once again require you to use an aircraft in order to get on the roof. You can simply find it by going on top of this door over here, and then you'll be able to find it on the roof at the far edge. Number 24 is another easy one, which can be found in the cemetery. Number 25 will require you to get to the second level of the court's center. From the middle section next to the statue, you want to turn around and then go up the set of stairs. Once you're on the second floor, you want to take a left and follow the path on screen until you reach this plant over here on the right of the Tales from Liberty City sign. You can find your Yuanbao collectible over here. Number 26 is pretty well hidden inside of this toolbox on the left side of the house. Whereas 27 is being carefully guarded by this military personnel guy. Number 28 can be found next to the radio on the right side of the beach party. For number 29, you have to go to the top of the mountain next to the altruist camp, where you'll be able to find it right on the radio tower. Number 30 is yet another hassle-free one, as you can just simply find it on the picnic table over here. Number 31 is another pretty well hidden one, as it's on the back of the yellow trailer in the construction site over here. Number 32 is luckily a lot easier to find, as you just simply have to make your way to the end of the boat dock, and there you'll be able to find it on one of the pillars. Number 33 can be found on the right side of the fruit market on one of the pillars right next to the white crate. The 34th collectible is a little bit more of a headache to find, primarily from a guide perspective, as it is probably going to be a little bit confusing to just simply show you on the map. So for that reason, we'll be starting our journey at the end of the Pulido Tunnel. Then just simply follow what I'm doing on the screen at the moment, and it should be fairly easy to find it right next to the train tracks. Also, a good detail to look out for too are the wooden planks that you'll be standing on to make finding it even easier. Especially if you're in the air, that's probably the main thing you want to be looking out for. For number 35, we'll be going to a Chinese restaurant where we'll be able to find it on top of this roof. And finally, for number 36, all we gotta do is just walk inside of this store right here and then make our way to the back room, where it will be on top of the safe. Once you got all 36, you will have unlocked an additional $88,880, and you can walk across the street to grab your brand spanking new outfit. You see, on the Gtamen YouTube channel, we think about these things, and of course, it was not a coincidence. With that said, thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you all later.